And you certainly will have the right in the next election to cast your vote based off of what you hear coming from me now.
What's going on, you guys? Today we have Sam Seder going against Republican officials. These Republican officials are lying to the people. Sam Seder is calling it out. Let's get into it.
Edwards in North Carolina. This is in Asheville, North Carolina. They were hit with you'll remember, a hurricane and massive flooding. And there was a massive amount of propaganda put out there that FEMA wasn't doing the job, all this stuff.
I mean, in Asheville, it's like an artsy area, right? So, but it's still in a state that's definitely purple, but very important Senate race in 2026, right? That's the Senate race with gosh, what's the name of the North Carolina?
Tom Tillis.
Tillis, yeah.
And so there is anger towards FEMA. There was supposedly there was attempts anyways to propagandize and say, FEMA's not doing anything. And I think maybe people on the ground realized it. But these are people who are angry because the federal government is being shut down and they can feel it. And this isn't from the shutdown. This is from what DOJ has been doing. And here is Representative Chuck Edwards, Republican, North Carolina, in the 11th district. And he is confronted by a constituent who is a vet.
To
not allowed to cut our job.
Yep.
Do your job.
Yep.
Stand up to Trump. Do your job that you were sent there to do.
Yep.
You represent us all.
Thank you.
That's nothing to say.
Thank you for that feedback.
Lying. I'm a veteran. You
True.
don't talk about me.
To be clear,
All right, pause it just so that you can leave it up there. He is now signaling to the sheriff, go arrest this guy. Go throw him out of here.
The veteran.
Yep.
to be clear,
And for the record, it is good that at least one person is covering this. We hear so much about Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Tucker Carlson, anyone who could just be spewing hateful rhetoric. We're paying attention to them, but we're not concerned about veterans against war, veterans for peace. We don't hear from these people. We don't hear the veterans that are losing their jobs. We're not hearing about this as an American people.
And he goes on after that to, is this the press conference afterwards, or is this right after that? Okay, yeah, this is, this is him as he's leaving here.
be reinstated for at least 45 days, and then there would be another process to evaluate where we're at there. Yeah.
One more?
Just hold. I feel like this is not productive with everybody yelling at me. I mean, if you want to hear. Yeah.
You are having an emotional breakdown right now.
The questions are coming out of the box one at a time. I'm answering those for you. You're not going to like a lot of them. And you certainly will have the right in the next election to cast your vote based off of what you hear coming from me now. He reinstated.
He went out then, to do a press conference outside of there and so that he could get his message out. And apparently there was a lot of protesters still outside the gym. And Credit where credit's due. The vast majority of Republicans now have stopped doing these press conference or these town halls because they're afraid of.
Wasn't that a directive from the party
It was
nationally?
a directive, but I think some of them are like, well, I'm going to keep trying it, and I think you'll see less and less. But the point being, why are they shutting these down? Why are they shutting down these town halls? They are shutting down these town halls because their constituents.
And remember, these are the people of Asheville, North Carolina. They have gone through a huge natural disaster in the past year. Sam Seder is showing that town hall to show that these people, they are getting left behind. They are completely no one's even paying attention to them anymore. No one's showing this in the news, but they're still going to get the low end of the stick. They're going to get the shaft completely.
Constituents are mad that parts of the government are being shut down. Like half of the narrative is already in place in a way that I've never seen before. That if you want to say the Republicans are shutting down the government, it's already out there. Like this is, and generally, look, I am not. I am relatively hesitant to say shut down the government over X, Y, or Z.
Well, you're sympathetic to the idea that
There's a lot of federal workers who
will
are
be
going to
hurt.
deal with it. It undermines our government. But this
And
is
it
already
hurts-
happening.
Yes, right.
It's
For example,
already happening.
one of the issues with government shutdowns is that air traffic is or flying is not very as safe because you have this rolling shutdown and sometimes there's shortages with air traffic controllers. People aren't getting paid. But we're already seeing that happening right now. Planes are on fire and falling out of the sky, and Elon Musk is trying to replace FAA workers with SpaceX people. So why? I mean, all of the worst stuff that happens during a government shutdown is being done piecemeal right now, but more permanent. And it's just sometimes, as I said to start the show, sometimes you have to go on strike. Sometimes you have to go on strike, and that's essentially what this mentality is. And to use it's not to extend that metaphor is just to say well, it's not even a metaphor, but to the union for the federal workers supports it. So Democrats voting against this because
Well,
of how bad
they
it
don't
is.
know everything.
Right,
so
right.
my donors have some things.
That's
to
what
say.
Schumer. Yeah.
We've got donors. We've got donors.
But the markets.
All right, let's turn just for Cortez Masto. So she's a yes, voting on cloture.
That's pathetic. So they're splitting in the in Nevada. Rosen just got reelected.
Right, but yeah, there's nothing going on. There's nothing wrong with the way that this term is going so far. This is just what had to happen so that we can, start to put money into the country. We're going to fix everything. Believe me, we're not cannibalizing the system. We're not taking down all these things that were crucial a part of America's empire. No, this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to have the markets at an all-time low. We're supposed to be cutting back on these veteran workers, on these veterans losing their jobs. They're supposed to get screwed, right? Country guy, come on, America. You didn't know that? You didn't know that we were just wanting to screw the veterans time and time. That's our MO. That's the entire MO, guys. Yeah, Sam Seder is calling it out 100%. Him, Sam Seder, and Emma Vigeland. You can't be upset at them.
Elected, right? So Cortez Masto's up in 4 years.
I don't know if it's I don't recall. I have a feeling she is 2028. I'm 2028. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she was reelected in 22. So
Noel from San Fran, this Carville line is really sticking in your craw, Sam. I'm not criticizing. I'm just not used to hearing it. It really is. It really is.
They roll over and die.
The don't do anything. It's just so stupid.
I mean, I tweeted out I don't know, way before that they were just going to follow the.
So there we have it, you guys. It's Sam Seder, Emma Vigeland. They are calling out Republican officials that aren't doing crap for their community. This just happens to be the community of Asheville, North Carolina. But yeah, it's Sam Seder and Emma Vigeland calling it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's another day in the aggressive way.